Brooks and Davis Real Estate Firm, LLC, offers more value than any other good full-service real estate brokerage firm when it comes to the sale of your home. We offer at least 27 things that contribute to your home selling in the least amount of time at the highest price. To receive our free home selling pamphlet, email us at info@brooksanddavis.com or call 713-665-8329. We also assist people who want to purchase homes or who are interested in getting their real estate license. Visit us at www.brooksanddavis.com.
Welcome to the Prime Real Estate Network. I thank everyone for tuning in this week. I'm your host, Rick Davis. If you don't follow me on social media, I urge you to do so now. You can follow me on Instagram and Facebook at Prime Real Estate Rick. Once again, you can follow me on Instagram and Facebook at Prime Real Estate Rick. It's a great time to be tuning in this week. I thank everyone for tuning in. This week's episode is entitled Taxes in Action. We have your favorite tax ladies here as guests today, and they're going to talk to you about everything from tax preparation season, how to start your own tax preparation business, and open your own office. So any entrepreneur, small business owners, or those that are looking to get into that entrepreneurial space, let's tag them, text them, and let them know about today's episode, because today's episode can change someone's life. Today, if you have had no experience in tax preparation services or how to get involved in the business, today can be exactly what you're looking for. As always, my co-host is not only a two-time author, he's a serial entrepreneur and a Texas real estate broker. As always, I want to introduce the Prime Real Estate Network audience to my co-host and partner, Mr. Larry W. Brooks.
Thank you, Rick, for the warm welcome as usual. Hey guys, it is a pleasure to be in front of you. Y'all got to excuse my Billy D. Williams voice. You know, I was a little choked up this morning. I don't know. I just got my Willie D. voice, my Billy D. Williams voice.
Oh, your Billy D. Williams.
Billy D. Williams. But it's a pleasure to be in front of you. Of course, you know where to follow me at on all of your social media platforms, Texas Real Estate King. I'm excited to be in front of you again today. Of course, we have some great guests. Y'all going to enjoy them. I have an opportunity of spending a lot of time with one of them because she's not only in the tax game, but she's also in the real estate game. So when I say giving you knowledge is where it's going to come from today, this is where you want to be. So share. And, of course, hey, Rick, let's get ready to have another awesome show, man.
Oh, man, this is going to have a very awesome show. And I want to share a quick message from Mr. Michael G. Davis, the broker at Brooks and Davis Real Estate Firm. Today at 6:30 p.m. at the Brooks and Davis offices located at 2600 South Loop West, Suite 310. If you're interested in a career in real estate, today is the day to stop by the office. Mr. Davis will be there answering any and all questions about working in the real estate space and how to start a career in the real estate industry. So I want to repeat, if you're interested in getting started in your career in real estate, stop by the Brooks and Davis Real Estate offices located at 2600 South Loop West, Suite 310 today between 6:30 and 7:30 to meet with the broker, Mr. Michael G. Davis. But without any further ado, I would like to introduce our guests this week. These ladies have been known on social media, Facebook, and publicly as your favorite tax ladies. They are Miss Tracina Morris.
Hello.
And Miss Iashia Robertson.
Hey.
So I want to welcome you ladies to the Prime Real Estate Network. How are you?
Thank you. How are you?
Thank
I'm
you.
fine.
Ladies, it's an honor and a
And
pleasure.
thank you for having us.
Are you serious? Look how you ladies have brightened up the studio. It's days like this that I'm really excited to do the show because, of course, our viewers don't know, Tracina and me and you have been in contact a couple of months back trying to work out a way for you to have some time to sit in with us today. And considering that it is tax season, I know both of you ladies are obscenely busy. So, and since I know time is money, I thank you very much. I thank you very much for carving out some time.
You're right.
So first question for everyone who isn't experienced in tax preparation and doesn't own a tax preparation business, could you just illustrate for our audience how busy it is for you ladies during tax season?
Very.
So much so we have a staff. That's why we get to be here for a quick little piece of time. We normally each season employ 3 to 4 tax preparers in our location. In addition to us working there, We've been in the business now for 12 years at our same location.
Wait a minute, you ladies have been over there for 12 years?
Yes,
Same
we
spot.
just look like this.
I
know we look
16
Absolutely.
Y'all been over there.
I woke up like this.
We have been there
amazing.
for 12 years.
That's a
Same
great
location.
Wow.
Yes.
And that location is 4109 Reed Road in Houston, Texas.
Directly across the street.
From Worthing High School.
Yeah.
Oh, that's outstanding.
That's our plug because people, they don't know where it is. So just know it's right across the street from Worthing High School.
What's the restaurant on the corner, the late night restaurant
Oh,
that
Lord.
everyone loves going to?
Miss Betty's.
Miss Betty's.
A plug for
Now, I'm
Miss
sorry,
Betty's.
Miss Betty's, I'm going to tell you, I love some Miss Betty's too. And you done got me through a many nights with them ribs.
Now,
I'm
you
just
know
gonna
Miss
say.
Betty's didn't always, it used to be on Reed in that little field. You remember the cow?
shack.
Yeah, see?
Okay. I know.
They wasn't even there when we first got there.
Yeah.
But I'm going to let you shout. I'm going to let
No,
you
no,
shout
but
them
see,
out.
but we got to stop everyone. So if you are on any tax preparation website right now doing your own taxes, stop.
Now.
Yeah.
Minimize the window, maximize our window.
That's right.
And ladies, let everyone know why they do need to see a seasoned professional, especially when they're getting tax preparation and services and all that stuff completed.
Well, first and foremost, I am a degreed accountant. And I had tax experience before we started the tax office. Also, we get annual training. And with those free tax softwares out there, you don't get all the perks, credits, deductions that a tax preparer could get for you. And then you also run the risk of making a few mistakes. And one letter transpose, one number on your taxes, and your data could get your return rejected from the IRS and could hold up your process. So we do the preparation services. We also do free estimates.
Right.
So if you
that's the best thing about it. You can come to us, get a free estimate.
Oh, wow.
And if you don't like the numbers, then go back and press play on your free software that you're doing from home. But we definitely let us help you first, or let a professional help you first.
So as far as those consultations, is that something that the clients would have to schedule with you ladies in advance? And if so, is there a number to schedule a personal consultation?
Actually, no. We take walk-ins.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so you could just walk in. Our staff is there. They're friendly. They're ready to help. They are trained. They're knowledgeable. Now, if you want to work with Iashia and you are not coming between the hours of 5 p.m. and 8 p.m., then you would need to schedule a consultation.
Boss talk.
No, only because she works a full-time job in the daytime. She works for the city of Houston, and I do real estate in the daytime. So in the evening time, we are at the office. So you can walk in and catch us then, but if not, then you would have to schedule.
And just in my experience, you ladies, let me know if you agree. When you work with those tax prep softwares, one of the issues that a lot of my clients that I work with as far as buying and selling homes run into is that they auto-populate last year's information into this year. But, of course, there are always life-changing events.
Absolutely.
Selling of a home, buying a new home, children, relocation, new job. So in my experience, and of course, I'm not sitting in you ladies' seat, but that would be one of the main reasons why I would always urge all of my clients to go to a professional.
Right.
Because we can't always assume that our 2018 is going to be the same as our 2019 and the same as our 2017.
And don't ever make that assumption, people, because each year, especially when we go into a new administration, new president, things like that, tax laws change.
Absolutely.
Things that you could write off in years before, or credits and deductions that you have in prior years, you may not be able to get those this year. But we are trained during the off season. We are getting trained, getting our staff trained up. We also offer training for anybody who's interested and may think about working in the industry in the upcoming year as a preparer or as an entrepreneur to start their own tax office.
No, it's something that you ladies both mentioned just now that really got me excited, and I wanted to bring it to the attention of our audience, is that you, on top of having your tax preparation office, have a full-time job. And Ms. Tracina also works as a full-time real estate professional as well. And could you just explain to the audience a little bit about how fulfilling it is to have a joint partnership and not just be an employee? Because I would only work under the assumption that it really makes you feel whole and full, that when you do go to the office every morning, you do know you have something, a nest egg for yourself that's pushing you forward as far as in your entrepreneurial space.
Absolutely. So, I mean, to have a business partner in this tax industry, which you don't have to have one, but when you plan on making this an additional stream of income, then it's always great to have somebody to lean on. And share the expenses and
right. No, and that's
help you pay
amazing
the
within
bills.
itself though, because 12 years.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a partner. Me and Mike have been together, and believe me, I can understand what that looks like.
Yeah.
So that's amazing within itself. That is, you just don't see that happening often at all.
Right.
Yeah.
You definitely have to pick the right partner. I have had the pleasure of working with her for 12 years. We just meshed really well where I'm strong and where she's strong. You know, we figured that out, and I think you and Mike have that as well.
I agree. Yep.
Yeah.
I agree.
So when picking a partner, you definitely have to keep that in mind.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the thing is that you ladies have had so much experience in a business partnership and running your own office, to the point where you've had the office in a consistent location for 12 years in a row. Something I think is really powerful that you ladies do as part of your public outreach is that you actually teach aspiring entrepreneurs, business professionals, businessmen and women, how to get involved in the tax preparation space from a business and entrepreneurial perspective. My first question is, how long have you been doing that? And what motivated you to pass your experiences on in that fashion?
Well, I would say we've been doing it the entire 12 years because we motivate our staff as well when they work for us to, you know, if they want to start their own, we will help them, we will feed them. As far as a paid service, we started 2 years ago where we opened it up for the public to become trained. And year before last, we only trained if you wanted to learn about taxes. Last year, we went a step further and trained if you wanted to start your own tax business.
Because one of the things that's really interesting, and I'm not sure if we've shared you guys' social media handles, because I think for a lot of our listeners and viewers, it would be really in their best interest to follow you ladies on social media, because these are some of the topics
Absolutely.
that you discuss on your social media. So could you please share your handle, Tracina?
Absolutely. My handle is Tracina All Business. That is TRACINA ALL, and then we're going to spell business a little different, BIZNESS.
Boom.
Boom.
And my handle, don't judge me, people, is Iashia Fireflame, and that is IASHIAFIREFLAME.
What's that fire flame about? What's
that's just because I'm a firecracker. Don't put too much on it now.
and we like the Carter 1, 2, and 3. That's what that's about.
No doubt.
But
and it's amazing they do all of that, and I'm a mom. I mean, I know that you.
I am.
Okay. Yeah. So it's just amazing that you do that, and you have an opportunity to spend time with the young man.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah.
He's at the tax office sometimes.
Yes,
people.
he is. He practically owns it with us.
Hey,
Yes.
there you go.
No,
he's
because
seen the growth of it now, right?
No,
Yeah.
because we're having a great time and the mood is really light, but I understand the amount of organization and commitment it takes emotionally, spiritually, to be in an entrepreneurial businesswoman space. So when we come back from our first break, I would like for you ladies, if you wouldn't mind, to talk a little bit about your professional development, where you started and how you evolved to the women we see here before us today, if you ladies wouldn't mind.
Absolutely.
So everyone, please stay tuned to the Prime Real Estate Network. We're going to take a short break to hear from our sponsors. This is Rick Davis, realtor and host of the Prime Real Estate Network. Are you currently leasing or looking to relocate to the Houston area and you find yourself falling in love with a home but aren't quite in a position to purchase? Well, no worries. We offer the Right to Purchase program. We can place you in the home of your dreams at current market rental rates and give you up to 3 years to buy. Did you know that a majority of the homes that are for sale offer better quality than those that are for rent? So why wait? Don't cheat yourself, treat yourself. Let me and my team help you purchase a home that you and your family can fall in love with. Give me a call today at 832-928-3963 And remember to follow the Prime Real Estate Network podcast on YouTube, Facebook, iTunes, Spotify, and Google Play. I look forward to hearing from you soon. Be blessed. Welcome back to the Prime Real Estate Network. I'm your host, Rick Davis. If you don't follow me on social media, I urge you to do so. You can follow me on Instagram and Facebook at Prime Real Estate Rick. Thank you all for bearing with us and sitting through the last commercial. But I want to reiterate for everyone who's listening and viewing this episode about the Prime Real Estate Network Right to Buy program. If you're in the market for a home and you're not quite ready to buy, reach out to me directly. You can go to my Instagram page, my Facebook page, click on the link there, and you'll get more information about the Right to Buy program. We allow you to lease any home in the greater Houston area and have up to 3 years to purchase it. It's a great program for those who are relocating and want to kind of test drive a neighborhood before they make that full commitment. So keep that in mind. Prime Real Estate Network Right to Buy program. I want to get back to our guests. Our guests today are your favorite tax ladies, Miss Tracina Morris and Miss Iashia Robertson.
Hello again.
Welcome back, ladies. In our first segment, we talked a lot about your businesses, what you do professionally. But I want to, for all of our viewers and listeners, talk a little bit about your professional development. Because I think a lot of times, as the public, we can see the finished product, and we don't necessarily appreciate the evolution and the steps that had to be taken for you ladies to evolve to the businesswomen we see now. So to each of you, where is it that you found your initial entrepreneurial motivation? Was it a member of the family friend? Where was your initial spark?
For me, it was my mother. She is and still is and has always been a go-getter. When we were teens, she started a company called Divas Unlimited, and it was an all-female ballet service in Houston, believe it or not. And we used to park cars for, what's that club off of South Post Oak? Right there. We used to park cars for one of those clubs over there. Yeah, it was really nice. We had the hats, but even before then, we used to sell cookies in the neighborhoods and just different stuff. So that's where it started for me.
Right.
What about you, Iashia?
And for me, believe it or not, it started with a focus group when I was in high school, because I got into the co-op program, and I think at first I was in like a typing class or something, and they said, "Do you want to go on a field trip today?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'll leave school. Let me do this."
No doubt about it.
And didn't know we were going to a focus group, and we were just in this mirrored room, and it was a video shown, and it just was showing all kinds of professions, like a rock star, an athlete, a doctor, and then it was saying, do you know what career path you could go on to be involved in all of these industries without being the artist or the doctor? And I'm like, what? Yeah. And they were saying an accountant. And from there, I was like, oh, yeah, that's it, because I want to be involved in all of this. Yeah. And I just started my career from high school with internships, getting my accounting degree, and got hired with the government, which I'm still with, working for the government, and then partnered with this lady. And every day we just used to kind of be like, what can we do?
Right. What can we do?
Right. Rent them spoons. I mean, we were like trying to figure out.
And we were like, we were very young. And real quick story. So I was working at Verizon Wireless at the time, had been there for like 7 years. And there was a lady who worked there, and she had her own tax company, and she had told me about it. And I told her about it. I was like, this is the lady at my job. She was saying, about the tax company. What do you think? Blah, blah, blah. So we kind of pondered on it. And then we went to the Galleria like the next day.
For lunch.
And we are sitting at the tables talking about it again, about the tax business, and my coworker walked in.
This lady walked up that we were talking about.
Wow.
Carrying shopping bags, and I mean bags.
That's the spirit. That's the spirit, right.
She had resigned from the job already.
Right.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
And had her husband resign.
So when she walked up, I was like, Iashia, I kid you not, this is the lady I was telling you about. And she was like, it was
divine.
Yeah.
Destiny.
That's it right there.
So instantly we were like, we got to do it.
Wow.
And it's funny because to hear your story and how you put that dream into action and made that dream a reality. I think that's so empowering, because I think sometimes businesses like tax preparation, we take it for granted because it seems seasonal.
Right.
But I don't think that the public understands how much of a windfall having a successful tax prep business can be during the first and second quarter of the year.
Yeah.
So when you guys have your conferences for those who are aspiring to be in the space you're in now, what type of things do you guys talk about when you're letting people know how lucrative tax prep can be?
So initially, we'll start off with some basic training, just talking about the industry in general and how serious it is to follow rules and regulations and take the necessary steps to position yourself to have a business that can stay around for a long time. You know, you really don't want to go into this thing haphazardly or with a scheme on your mind, because you'll end up in federal prison, you know, or under investigation or get your license taken. But to say that it's a seasonal job or business that's going to make you, at least in a lot of cases, what your annual salary is, sometimes times 2, times 3, you know, at your job. And you don't even have to walk away from your job. You can stay there, keep those benefits, or if you want to pursue your passion. A lot of people, numbers and accounting is not your passion, but this could be the put you in a financial position to catapult whatever your passion is. So if you like to feed the homeless, you know, you can use this as a means to do what your passion is. I know people love to say they want to work in their passion, but all the time that's not necessarily an option for everybody.
I agree, because, you know, I think when it comes to picking the right vehicle, I mean, I'll be honest, when I first got into real estate, it was not my passion. You know, I got into it because it was the vehicle that allowed me to be able to do all the things that I enjoy, which is to give back, serve the community, and then do a little traveling and enjoying time with family, right? So, I mean, I could see how this business could be one of those that's that type of vehicle that allow you to do those things. So that's,
I mean, and this is just, it can be such a game changer for so many people. And I feel as if it's underreported. I feel like the public is underserved as far as people bringing this to the forefront of their consciousness as a business possibility.
Right.
So that's why I want to get into a little bit of the some myths behind starting this type of business when we come back from our next break, if you ladies wouldn't mind. We're going to pause for a short break from our sponsor. Please stay tuned to the Prime Real Estate Network, and we'll be back real soon.
This is Rick Davis, realtor and host of the Prime Real Estate Network. Are you currently leasing or looking to relocate to the Houston area, and you find yourself falling in love with the home but aren't quite in a position to purchase? Well, no worries. We offer the Right to Purchase program. We can place you in the home of your dreams at current market rental rates and give you up to 3 years to buy. Did you know that a majority of the homes that are for sale offer better quality than those that are for rent? So why wait? Don't cheat yourself, treat yourself. Let me and my team help you purchase a home that you and your family can fall in love with. Give me a call today at 832-928-3963. And remember to follow the Prime Real Estate Network podcast on YouTube, Facebook, iTunes, Spotify, and Google Play. I look forward to hearing from you soon. Be blessed.
Welcome back to the Prime Real Estate Network. I'm your host, Prime Real Estate Rick. You can follow me on Instagram and Facebook at that handle, and I urge you to do so. Before we get to Mr. Larry Brooks, Real Estate Mythbuster of the Week, I want to spotlight our first-time buyer brand new home for 2019 program. It's our Prime Real Estate Network Insider Home. It's a home in the Humble area at 7510 Mustang Corral. If you're currently renting, you're looking for a home to make your first home, if you've never owned a home before, this is the perfect purchase for you. This home is currently not listed on the market, so if you are interested in scheduling a tour or being pre-qualified to purchase this home, reach out to me directly on my Facebook and or Instagram page, or you can call me directly at 832-928-3963. I want to get back to our guests. Our guests this week are your favorite tax ladies, Miss Tracina Morris, and Miss Iashia Robertson. Thank you, ladies, for being here with us this week.
Thank you so much again for having us.
And, you know, the great thing about having true business professionals and entrepreneurs here is that we can provide the public with an insight to business owners that you might not necessarily get, because I know you being all business.
Come on now.
That people can meet you and not necessarily see this side of
right, absolutely.
Can't see you in a casual setting around friends. So that's one of the things I think is most valuable for the people to see a different side of you. But I want to kick it to Mr. Brooks because it's time for the Larry W. Brooks Real Estate Mythbuster of the Week.
Mythbuster. Okay. I don't know. I'm coming up with a chant for you guys as we work through it. But as we went through this great conversation and gotten so many beautiful nuggets from you ladies, a lot of times you hear people, you know, they don't understand that maybe, or they always feel like, you know, taxes in the industry for me, it's too many numbers involved, it's too fearful, you know, I don't know what I'm doing, you know. So that's usually something that we hear. When you guys think about that, is that a myth, or how do you feel of people or individual getting into the tax game?
Definitely not a myth, actually. Well, because for one, there are tax franchises out there. So if you really want to start your own tax business and you don't know where to start, you just want some help, you can always partner with a tax franchise, Cobra Ball, H&R Block, Jackson Hewitt. But it's not really hard for you to do it on your own if you do the research, in my opinion.
Right, and I agree. And the research is going to start with the IRS. So
right.
You go to irs.gov and search, you know, a few keywords. It can give you the necessary steps that you have to take. Aside from that, of course, you know, you got to have money. You got to have money, but you don't have to have $70,000 on hand to start a business, because what you can also do, aside from having a standalone or a storefront like we have, you could do these satellite locations.
Storefront.
Yeah, we have.
Satellite locations
inside of other stores like a Ace, Family Dollar, Fiesta, those tax offices that you see that sit in, you know, in those
that have a small corner in the grocery store,
absolutely.
Something like that. So I never knew how you would have that little area set up. Oh my goodness!
That's
and if you are not a franchise, you can still get a satellite. You just have to go and talk to the store manager most of the time. So whoever is operating that store, whether it's a Fiesta or whatever, if they don't have a contract already with a franchise, then you yourself can just walk in and say, hey, or the leasing office at apartments.
You ladies will probably get some people reaching out to you about private consultations for just this part of the business.
Right.
Is that something that you ladies offer? And I
do.
want to make sure you share the information on how someone would schedule a private consultation as far as that entrepreneurial branch of you guys' business.
So generally we do the training towards the end of the year, gearing into the upcoming tax season. If you do want to schedule, you can definitely contact our office and make an appointment. If we're not in or with our staff, our number is 713-485-5593.
And the location, the address again is 4109 Reed Road, and that's Houston, Texas 77051 if you want to walk in.
Oh, that's perfect. I want to remind all of our viewers and listeners, if you are interested in starting your own tax preparation business, do not hesitate. Reach out to these ladies, not tomorrow, not this afternoon, right now. Matter of fact, call them and we'll send you the voicemail, and I'm sure somebody will reach out to you as soon as possible. But I also want to remind everyone, if you're interested in a career in real estate, Brooks and Davis Real Estate Firm is hosting an informative session with the broker, Mr. Michael G. Davis, this evening from 6:30 to 7:30 at the Brooks and Davis offices. The Brooks and Davis offices are located at 2600 South Loop West, Suite 310 here in Houston. I urge everyone, if you've been on the sideline and you want to get into the real estate game, come to tonight's meeting. You'll get a lot of invaluable information, and you'll be able to take the first step to your real estate future. On behalf of my co-host, Mr. Larry W. Brooks, is there anything you would like to share with us?
Tonight I will be, well, not tonight, but I wanted to most definitely say, if you are looking or you're interested in nonprofit work, Grandparents Love is a nonprofit that I was founded off the vision of myself and my grandmother. We're looking for committee members. We're also looking for grandparents that we can assist in the future. So please visit our website, grandparentslove.org. Again, grandparentslove.org. So appreciate that, Rick.
No problem. On behalf of myself, Prime Real Estate Rick, follow me on Facebook and Instagram Instagram, and also on behalf of your favorite tax ladies, Miss Tracina Morris and Miss Iashia Robertson, I want to thank everyone for tuning into the Prime Real Estate Network. Stay tuned in. You'll get a lot of worthwhile information leading up into next week's episode. And I urge anyone, if you have any questions, any at all, don't hesitate. Reach out to any of us directly. I want to thank you all for tuning into the Prime Real Estate Network. And always remember, here is where millionaires in the making create wealth for generations. I want to thank you all, and I'll see you all next week.
Woohoo!
Brooks and Davis Real Estate Firm, LLC is marketing a property for sale right now that you can buy. These properties range from land lots for under $20,000 to move-in ready homes $500,000 and more, along with everything in between. To see this week's list of properties for sale you can buy now, go to bit.ly/BDREF weekly list. That's bit.ly/BDREF weekly list. If you plan on selling some real estate and you need it on the weekly list, call 713-665-8329 to speak with someone about it.